Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Will from apptotap, and today I'm going to do a full review of Radioline. Now this application is a very good application if you're going to do studying or you're going to be working at all. And then because why it's very simple to use and very elegant as well. As you can see on the actual interface, it looks very nice. You've got your sort of back button, your play button and your forward button. Also have your volume up and down, and of course you have your search bar. Now looking down on here you can see different radio stations on here, and of course it's actually set to your destination or where you are. As I'm quite close to the London area, it's set up to the BBC sort of Sussex sort of way. Anyway, you can see down here you can have these sort of different stations. If you're going to play one, you just tap on it, and of course it would say it's connecting on the bottom here, as you can see. Now, depending on what your network connection is, it will take a couple of seconds. Like now, it's playing, and of course, if you've got a slow internet, it will take a bit longer. But for now, it's very good. It's very nice. It's very fast and very fluent. Now, of course, if you like the BBC Radio 2 and you want to keep it to your radio station, keep it to your favourites, you can do by clicking one of these stars on this side. So I'm going to go and click on that like so, and it's been added to my favourites. So I just clicked on the BBC Radio Classic FM there, I don't know why. Anyway, you can see here it's added to my favourites list on the side. Here you can deactivate that, you can go and press the star and it will disappear from your favourites. And of course up here you have your search. So basically you can have your sort of own radio station to your desire. Of course you can have this area or the genre is. So basically the genre is basically sort of different things that will suit to you, your needs. I'm going to go for hip hop and R&B, and it pull up all these different radio stations around the globe. Do bear in mind that if you are going to go and do this, then please bear in mind that it will be different language depending on what location it is. Of course, if you want to go and do a different location, you can do by going Europe, Latin America, Latin America, North America, and I go for Mexico, and of course here is the Mexico radio. So it's really good how it's actually collaborating to your need, and of course, you know, it's very easy to use. Now, once you don't want this in your face, you can go and press the green out button, and that'll disappear to the side to your screen like iTunes does. And you can see here it's information box like iTunes does, so it shows you what you're listening, well, what the radio station's playing, and the radio station's DJ, whatever. Anyway, the other thing as well is that the notification preferences. Now, if you have Growl, you can activate this sort of thing here. So basically, if the new song is on and you want to know what it is, you can set a key feature that will let you know. It's free download. I'll put a link down below for that. And of course, down here you have your media keys. So I'm not really too sure what that is because I've never really played around with that. Here you have your Last FM. So if you're with a Last FM member, you can sign in with that. Mini player as well. So keep mini player on top of Windows. So basically, if it's on, like the mini guy showed you, when it's on its side on the left top screen, and other applications trying to go over top of it, it won't be able to do that because it's still on top of them. Status, show Radioline in status bar. So it basically shows you on the bottom here. So it's very good. And then key bindings, of course, is that I told you a second ago that if you like a track, you want to know what it is, you can set a specific sort of key sort of feature to it, so it'd be more easier. You have your previous station and next station, and then here you have your audio feedback. So if you're things like a bit deaf or whatever, you can activate this and it would let you know what you're doing and what you're pressing. Anyway guys, that's the application review. This application is a very hefty price. Now this application is about £7 in the application store. I know it's a bit hefty, but then again it's going to be using a very good radio services. So basically you got your own specific radio station, or you can search to your desire. Now that's the end of my review, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all back on Monday.